Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, New Inside Art. My name is Newman and today we are doing another home updates video. So if you are new to the channel here, I'm doing a home update series on how I'm transforming my builder grade home. I recently moved into a new place and I'm trying to curate it in my personality and make it more spicy than your average suburban home. So we're gonna get into this. I feel like everything I've been doing in this video actually was pretty impulsive. I didn't really think of doing these DIYs and stuff like that, but let's get into it and I'll see you soon. Hello. Hey, we are back. Couch is in, living room is becoming more set up. I'm excited about this because this is kind of like the basis, not even the basis. I think this couch, I was back and forth between this couch, and the reason why I was back and forth is because I didn't know if I wanted this color. Although it's a beautiful color, I was actually going for an espresso brown couch, and I thought it was so interesting that espresso brown couches usually are very expensive because they're always custom made, and I have no idea why. It's not like it's like a super crazy like vibrant color or it's just like super popular. But anyways, I ended up with this color. This is a camel kind of honey brown type. Although when I first saw it, I saw it in store and it kind of looked yellowish. Maybe it's because of the sunlight, maybe it's because of the overhead lighting, but in my space it actually turns out to be a better color. I like the shade of like the honey brown camel type instead. And then I finally chose my rug. So the rug was from Rugs USA. There was a good sale going on and I wanted something that was more textured because, as you can see, I have an open plan concept and I already have a jute rug that is in my little dining nook. So I didn't want necessarily clash, but also I didn't want anything to look super flat or just have no contrast. So you see all those things that I'm working with here, no contrast. It really needed to be specific, but also simple at the same time. So I think this rug is pretty good. It's a wool rug and it's not too thick, but it's just comfortable enough. Like I'm walking on it right now. I'm just sitting on it right now. And I just like how it's very, comfy. I was kind of debating on if I actually got the right size because this is an 8x10 and I feel like a 9x12 could have worked in here. Then again, it would clash with my dining room rug and we don't want that. So I think this is the size that we're gonna have to deal with. It's non-refundable, so I have no choice. But yes, doesn't it look like fascinating? It's super, and it's modular too. What I like about it, it's modular. I can separate these two pieces off together. So if I move and I have a smaller space or I have a bigger space or I'm just changing my style, I can literally put this around the house. Like I can put this in my bedroom, I can put this in my dining room. Like I can literally just like work around it. So I love that. I love that functionality at most. So in my last video, we saw that I did my bedroom and then I pretty much ended up finishing my dining nook area. I have a pendant lamp that I just added. It is a DIY that I did in my previous home. It's made out of paper mache. I don't know why I was avoiding putting it up there. Like I wanted something different. I was aiming for like an Akari Japanese lamp thing, but I feel like everybody has it. And my husband, he reassured me and he told me, hey, like what you did is actually more unique. And I kind of like that more than if you were gonna go to the Akari Japanese lamp type of vibe. And then I sat on it and I was just like, yeah, that actually makes sense. Like I haven't seen much of what I did as a DIY in other people's homes. So, and I feel like it just goes with the vibe too, because I have, you know, the big stone like dining table, and then I have like this paper mache that kind of looks like stone-ish, like it gives that textured vibe. So I feel like they really complement each other well. So I'm happy that I ended up doing that. And so I can just finally say that the dining nook is pretty much done, and the only thing that I have to do in order to upkeep it is like to switch up my styling every now and then. On TikTok, I actually got pretty good comments about the dining nook when I actually showed like the final reveal with all like the styling and knickknacks and stuff that I found. And like, I'm self-taught. Like, there are some comments I was just like, okay, girl, but you know, I see where they're coming from, but like, I'm self-taught in that sense, you know, and I feel like I'm getting better and better each time. And just because it's like this now doesn't mean it's going to be like indefinite. Like, I'm definitely going to play around with like style, color, and just like different angles. But right now, I feel like for now, it's a good staple, okay? So now moving on to the bedroom. So in this video, we are going to continue with that just a little bit, finishing up the touch-ups of like just the trimming and everything like that. But I am planning to do this DIY for my dresser. I have been super indecisive of what dresser I want. And when I finally made a choice on what dresser type I wanted, it would turn out to be like $1,000+. So we're not doing that. We are going to do a DIY, and it's going to be from IKEA. So I'm in the middle of doing this IKEA DIY hack. Essentially, here's how it started. So I seen this piece on Pinterest. This is a dresser that I have been seeing every time I would put, you know, dresser ideas within Pinterest. This would pop up a lot, and I saved it for a very, very long time. So I'm not trying to buy a dresser because it is kind of expensive. It's actually probably one of the most expensive pieces that you would buy for your home furniture-wise if you really want to go that high quality route. And you know, we've been going through this home journey and we're looking for high quality items, okay, most of the time. So I was just like, let me try making this. And another thing that I forgot is that I actually did more research on, you know, where this piece came from. And it turns out that you can actually find it on Wayfair, and it starts at like $2,000. I was doing this DIY, okay, starting off with this DIY, it took a lot. I mean, IKEA always takes time to build and stuff like that, and you have to have the discipline and patience, but staining wood and just finding the right color to stain it properly so it looks like it's been done well actually takes a lot of time. And when I first started doing DIYs and I was learning about like the wood and like walnut and everything like that to like stain, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I didn't know there's a specific gel stain you have to take. There's a bunch of specificities and I don't want to bore you about it. But I started this IKEA DIY. It's called Rast, okay? This is not one of IKEA's popular things. It doesn't have that many ratings and it's just like simple, you know? I feel like people only buy this because it's like a wood shop type of thing. Like, people put it like for storage or just like functionality and like in their garage or whatever to store things away. As you guys know, in my previous home updates, I did a DIY IKEA with another pine wood decor, and this was the advert cabinets in my dining room area. So I was just like, okay, since I already kind of know how pine wood works, maybe I can try staining it and using the inspo that I found on Pinterest. So I went ahead and did that, and right now I feel like I am halfway through. hello. Okay, whoa.
Do we need more Greek yogurt?
Yes, we're at one more tub and it's like half full. No.
You
eat it up too. Okay, so we are on a different day. I'm actually using my phone. I never use my phone when I do home updates, but I have to, so I'm finally at the end of finishing my, it's so funny because you're seeing all the imperfections, but I'm at the end of this DIY that I've been doing for the bedroom, the dresser. I think I'm going to be able to put it in the bedroom tomorrow because I still have to seal it and just fix a few things from the staining and stuff like that. We're gonna see what happens, but I'm gonna hopefully finish that today. I'm kind of lazy. I've been actually lazy like kind of all this week, but I've still been doing things. And yeah, so today I'm going to go get the sealer and I'm going to hopefully have everything sealed by tonight. What I'm also realizing too is that I haven't really gave like a home tour, layout tour, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow because I feel like if you are not watching my videos consistently and you just got here, you're probably going to be so confused at how my home looks like because I'm just showing like a bunch of different areas of the place. So I'm kind of going to slightly do that. I will need to clean up a bit and everything and have things in order. So yeah. Okay, before I go to the store here, so it might look like it's done on camera because I don't know, my camera just makes everything look nice, but there are a few imperfections, you know, that I see that I'm just like, oh my God, I have to, you know, fix it. Like, you know, the little cracks here, the staining didn't really go so well here, so I have to try to fix that up. This is like the setup. When I put the drawers inside, it's actually going to be pretty nice in my opinion. I like it. And if you guys have any literally tips of getting rid of the smell, I feel like there's like an ongoing smell of these drawers ever since I've stained them, and I don't want that to be my bedroom. Maybe it's because I didn't seal it, but we'll see. Right now it's fine. I opened the window, but yeah, let me go to the store. I think this is the one. I'm gonna need a lot, so. All right, hey guys, we are back. We're back, okay? This is my office. If you watch my interior design tips, advice, and just all those talks that I have, this is the office that I use in order to talk about it. And it's been pretty blank because I didn't know what I was going to do with the space, but now I finally know and I have an angle and I am going to paint, okay? First, obviously, I already have this beautiful walnut teak desk that I got off Facebook Marketplace. Needs a bit of teak oil as well in order to like refresh it, but it's pretty much in good condition and I love the vibe. We are going to continue on the lime wash tactic. I feel like I've been having just a lime wash series, okay, because I did lime wash in my living room and dining room, I did lime wash in my room, and I think I'm gonna do lime wash here too. And I was kind of afraid to do lime wash again because I was just like, oh my God, like, you know, so much lime wash everywhere, it can be tacky. That's not true because I feel like flat paint, like non-texturized paint is usually all over our home, and that's not considered tacky, you know? I feel like if it's done properly, it can go well. Color that I'm going to use is the Egyptian Pyramid, okay? It's kind of like a honey, no, I would say kind of like a caramel brown. My inspiration is heavily off of Japandi Interiors, and I want to keep that going. And then, you know, I don't know, but the inspo is there. If I'm actually walking around the home, like I want it to be cohesive. Like I don't want it to be, like I was thinking of doing like bold colors, like, you know, like like dark green, emerald, burgundy, all that. And I feel like that's not going to be what I want in the end. I want something that's going to be more neutral. I'm going with all neutrals here. And then if I want to play with color, that's when I can use it with my furniture and all that stuff and just my knickknacks and decor items. Like, I don't want to get sick of a color. I don't want it to, you know, colors always like go out of style and stuff like that. And if I'm going with like a bold color in an office, which I usually like to do, I would risk getting tired of it, and we don't want that. And plus, I get a lot of natural light in here. As you can see, this is not even like the best daylight that we have right now. This is like a rainy, cloudy day, and it's already like super bright. So imagine on the days where the sun literally sets on the other side where our bedroom is, and it goes down here. So I have like hours and hours of sunlight coming through both of our offices. If I really wanted that bold effect, I don't think it would do me justice because there's just a lot of light. But that's fine. We're not gonna let that deter us. We're not gonna let the creativity diminish just because of that. Because in the future, when I'm actually in my dream home, hopefully custom built or custom built in the past, and it's like abandoned or whatever like that, that's when I'm gonna be like, hey, yeah, I have all the skills in order to zhuzh it up and make it good. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're at the end. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. This keeps my channel going. This home updates was pretty fun because I feel like I really challenged myself and I took it to the next level. And each time I'm having a new home updates video, there's always something new. So I feel like I'm entertaining the people, okay? I'm always bringing something new, not trying to bore you guys. I know these videos are kind of long, but you know, I'm trying to get you to the whole authentic experience on how I'm transforming this builder grade home. From home updates, to talking about IKEA, to interior design advice and home decor advice. Please check out these other videos if this wasn't your cup of tea. But if you did, please be on the lookout because I have so much other transformations that I'm trying to go through with this upcoming season. Give me a shout out. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you're excited for, what you didn't like. I'm actually open to everything, okay? We're in this together. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Bye.